let's speak about protection, especially in the spiritual realm. But usually this is also happening in the external world. So it does affect both, but I'm speaking right now more about the internal, your internal world that feels attacked, that feels somewhat, I don't want to use like really specific words to bring pictures into your faces, into your eyes, but it's about those kind of things that feel quite dark and heavy and not always from you, like those things that you think, holy shit, this really exists. And I'm one of them who realized after a while working in this world that hell yeah, this exists. You know, the light and the dark is always present. It's always here. Now, the truth I found is not to go into the light either. It's not about going from one side to the other and, finding rescue. But it's about recognizing that all of this is creation and all of this is existing. As you can see, it's from the internal and the external world. Like when you look around, like what's happening in the world right now, it's pretty much madness, right? But we are really specifically speaking about those attacks internally that can surface when you are either way working in this field, waking up to something that is more who you are, and like maybe you're receiving some gifts, maybe something is changing in you, or maybe you're working in this world for a while, maybe you're meditating for quite some time, maybe you're doing yoga and those kind of practices, and to feel more aligned with who you are. Now, protection is not really the word I would want to use, but most of you look at this with that kind of word because you want to, or they want to protect themselves from that darkness, from like the attack from those beings that should not interfere with us in the first place, okay? And you can take this however you want. I think like what serves most here is that you have your own words ready for the talk we are having, because it's not so easy for me either to put all of this into words while I can't really prove. I can't really say like, oh, this is real or that is real. It's like you have to feel it with your own body. This is why I have done so many teachings here on this platform, which is really body-based, so you feel the truth in your bones. You know if it's true for you or not. And if it's not, please chuck it in the fucking bucket. Like, you don't need that at all if it's not for you. But if it is, I want to speak about those things where you may be under heavily attacks every night or days or whatever, and it doesn't really stop. It doesn't really leave you alone. And you're trying to understand what's happening to you and why is it happening to you and how can you protect yourself and why you and the whole thing, and it gets really crazy and your mind might be really active to find a solution, and the whole story goes on and on and on. And I can say, and I'm speaking out of my own experience here, it's really not pleasant and it's really scary. It did scare me a lot when I was under those kind of attacks and I didn't really know what to do, and I was searching for some help to realign with my purity, because at one point I didn't really know anymore who I am, and it was really, really, really wild. And before we dive further into this video, there is going to be a masterclass. I'm most probably going to do it for free or like a little fee coming Friday next week. So that's May 2nd, where we dive deeper into a little masterclass to really feel yourself again and to feel more in a protected cocoon, but not in a fear-based way, not in a way where you need to buy like the salbei, the special water, like the salt bath, like all of that. And I have done that. Like I bought the whole thing to really protect myself, and I feel like that's great. But it doesn't cover the original cost, you know? It's like you're taking a pill. Like, you know, it may be okay for a bit, but it may sneak back. And it's actually because the original factors of openings that caused this whole thing, maybe you got migraine attacks, maybe you had like really weird body symptoms of like sweating or super cold, or really things that are not normal for you, for your body, for your being, for you doing you. And at one point you're asking yourself, well, what is this whole thing all about? Like, what is going on in my world? I feel not myself anymore. And then you start to get anxious. You start to fear. You start to not really know what's going on, and that makes you even more scared. And then your mind pops in and is like trying to find a solution, but there is not really any. And it goes, the whole spiral goes all the way down. Maybe you're experiencing something like this. And I wanna lift the veil a little bit, because I feel like we need to talk about this, and not in a way that scares people, not in a way of like, oh my God, this exists, like, but in a way of like, yeah, you're working in a field where everything exists. You can tune into those beings and you can tune into those beings, you see. Everything exists. Everything is creation. There, in that field, in that area, in those kind of worlds, there is not a good or a bad. That's just our like and dislike. And it's about you really coming back into your body and owning that body. It's yours, you see. It's yours. Yours to take, yours to claim, yours. You came here to show up. And your soul came here to show up, to learn something, to experience something, to grow, to expand, to root. Like, that's yours to take. That's your responsibility to come back home in your body, in your being. Now, let's speak about the entry points. The entry points for those kind of beings are usually the lack of something. There was a big, like, you know, we all have some lacks. I mean, like, lack for love, you know, never received love. And maybe there is something an offering kind of like, so you feel important, you feel needed, you feel loved. But because you never experienced it, you don't know that this is not real love, you know, those things. And it's not like someone hands you over a paper. It's like you let it happen because you kind of feel good. You kind of maybe even feel like, what is the word? Maybe it's something like you feel proud, like there is something with those kind of beings that they give you in return, but it's not really the real thing. It's just some blah, you know, it's not real. But because you have never learned what love looks like, it's for you hard to understand what it really is that you look for. So especially if you are someone who doesn't really believe in those things, but you may have quite abilities to, like psychic abilities, and you do those things without even recognizing that those things exist, and then you don't recognize that you're in the middle of something where maybe you should go and move a little back, you know, those kind of things. So it's all about fear-based lack. It's all about something that makes you afraid is an entry. Like, I will never receive love. I will never receive money. I will never receive whatever that is. Fear. If it's fear-based, it's never, really, never something to trust. Never. If it's pushing you to talk, never a good sign. Every being who is actually what is the word? Who is actually respecting you, here we go, who is actually respecting you and your time, your being, will actually step back. If it's pushy, please don't go there. It's not in your favor. Okay? So, but if you're under attack, then this has passed long ago. Right? This is already coming at you. And maybe you don't really know what happened because it was so fast and it just happened, you know. So it's on you to really follow your breath again and to come back into your being. Come back into who you are. Come back and claim your body. Because no being is allowed to stay in your body if you claim it. And that's the only real thing that you have to do, is to realign to who you are. And if that may be scary because it's so simple, well, it's not so simple, but it sounds so simple. Yeah, it is that simple. Because you are claiming that this body is yours. You're claiming that all of this body, my bones, my blood, my veins, everything, my cells, my wisdom centers, all of it is mine. And nobody has access to this. Okay? You run the whole thing. You do. What they will do is they will tell you that you have zero. Today I miss a lot of words, hey? That you have 0 action points, like you are not able to take action. You're not able to stand for yourself. You're not able to protect yourself, but you are the protection. You are your protection. Use the prayer something like, in my highest good, I'm coming back into myself. I'm coming back into my heart. I'm coming back into my being. This is mine, and I'm claiming this everything goes away and you can see how everything just lifts around you. You don't need any salt or anything of that, but if it gives you a hand, please go and use those things. It's not for nothing. I'm just saying that you claiming the intention alone is already the biggest thing that you can do. It will help you 100%. It's the intention, it's the enforcement of you showing up for yourself that will help you, that will guide you, that will give you peace. It's you, your willpower. And if you don't have anybody, or if you think you cannot do it alone, go and seek a well-known shaman. Go and seek support. Do not do this alone if you're afraid. Okay, then get your help. There are some really good ones out there that help me too, to get out of this whole thing, to get more grounded, to feel better. Now, this has been a while ago, but I'm saying that, all of your body is your boundary to the external world or to anything other than you. You're here on this world to experience this whole thing, the yin and the yang, the black and the white, like the whole thing. You are creating also a lot of those things with it. Now, does it mean it's, there comes this like fairness and all of these things, and I'm like, if you put yourself into, oh my God, I did all of this, and not just poor me, but like, why the heck did I go here? What did I have to learn here? And is this actually finished? Can we stop now? Can I learn somewhere softer? Can I learn with more ease? Can I learn my lessons with more gentleness, with more flow, with more drive, with maybe more resources? And put this out there. Put it in a journal. Start to really put this into your field to really receive the help, the resources that you need. You don't have to go through this alone. By the way, I'm not your contact person, especially for that kind of case, but there are really many shamans out there right now who can help you. So you don't have to do this alone. Now, regardless, I said in the beginning that we are going to have a masterclass where we dive deeper into this topic, where we will look more into what kind of openings you need to look after, what kind of things that you may need to work on, what kind of tools you can use in like meditation kind of spaces, what kind of things can you do, practices can you do to come back into your body. As I mentioned, it might take a while until you feel back home, but that's okay. It's okay. You will be okay. And I think that's the most important thing here, that you will be okay, right? Okay. With that said, join me if you want to learn more about this topic. And yeah, I hope this video helped. Let me know in the comment section if you have any open questions. We can actually put this into the masterclass, so go down below. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comment section what you want to hear in the masterclass especially. I have mostly done already something, but I'm more than happy to realign those things for everybody who's joining. Okay, with that said, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and speak soon.